Hello, my Libras. Oh my God, I've missed you guys so much. It's an honor to be here with you. And welcome to my channel. I've been busy, guys. That's why I haven't been uploading as much with private readings. So many of you have been requesting live readings, which is my favorite. I've been busy at work with that, but also it's fall. It's almost your season. So happy early birthday to you guys. So we're all set up for fall with the pumpkins. This is my favorite time of the year. Those of you who have been following me since last year, you know this is my time. I would have pumpkins up and kind of all this like stuff all year round if I could get away with it. Seriously. I absolutely love it. I would even live like in a cabin where it was just like autumn eternally. I swear. Um, but anywho, so let's get started with your reading. The first half is going to be about you, Libra, and what you're going through in love, money, career, friends, family, whatever is meant to come out. And the second half is going to be about your soulmate, okay? How they're feeling towards you, what's going on with them that you're allowed to know. Now, keep in mind, the energy could be flip-flopped, reversed in these situations with a general reading. But for something tailored to your specific situation, you will need a private reading, okay? And you can email me down below for that. So let's get started here. So Libra, we have the Ten of Swords on the bottom of the deck starting out. These are just some cards that fell out before I started the video. Four of Cups, the Hangman, and the Three of Pentacles. You know, there's a big energy here, Libra. I feel like you may have just broken up from someone. The breakup can be either that or you're having trouble with a soulmate. But a lot of you, it feels kind of like a breakup that really put you in a rough spot. I really feel like very emotional. I feel very hurt. It feels here like a lot of you are searching for kind of the meaning of life again. Some of you could be like hard at work. It feels like maybe the way some of you are dealing with whatever you're going through right now is to kind of like work, or like get my career going. I feel like okay, like this crappy shit happened. Okay, now I need to just screw. It's almost like this kind of energy. Screw everybody. I don't have time for people anymore. See, that's like what love does to you. It feels kind of like you're not trusting people right now, and you're kind of just like focusing on money making. Or kind of like, because it does feel a little aggressive, kind of like, I don't have time for that. I don't have time for anyone's tears. I don't have time like this because I feel like somebody really emotionally drained you. It feels like, whether it's a guy or a girl, it doesn't even need to be romantic, but a lot of you, it feels like it was someone who you were very close to. There's like a really angry kind of energy, but it feels like you're getting out your pain again by working or, you know, keeping yourself busy, which can be a good thing. You know, many success stories have come from, you know, heartbreak. It's good to turn negative into a positive. But I feel like I would be a bad reader or a bad, you know, if I didn't say this. Avoiding your emotions isn't going to heal it. You'll just kind of sit like this for a while. And I think it's kind of, consider maybe talking to your friends about it. I also feel like a strong energy around you. That's somebody who you may have been out of contact with for a while. It could be a friend or a friend wants to reach out to you. I feel like it could also have been someone that you may have cut off, because it feels like there's a defensive energy between you two. Like maybe they hurt your feelings, you hurt their feelings. It also feels like it could have been, you know, someone who saw you getting involved with whoever this breakup was with, they may have warned you or like said something like about them that you didn't like at the time. And you may have felt like, well, they're not supporting me, they're against me. But actually they were, and you may not have seen it at the time. See, because it's funny, this wanted to stay like kind of with its back turned, and it's this. Because I feel like it may have been like something very antagonistic at the time, but it feels like someone is missing you and wants to reach out to you. And again, like it felt, that could be a specific message for someone watching out there, but it feels like whoever this person was saw your soulmate for who they were and tried to warn you. And I feel like whoever this was had it right all along. So if that's resonating with you, I feel like they're missing you, like how whoever this person is. There's the Strength card. I feel like they love you very much, whether it's romantic or not. It could even be a friend who maybe there were romantic feelings with them. I don't know. But there's like this energy of this person has your best interests at heart. And your backs may be turned right now, but I feel like they still love you and you still love them. But I feel like this is a specific case where somebody, it could be a called out, like someone's girlfriend or boyfriend, like warned the person, the friend, about it. And it may not have come off in the right way. But maybe now that this happened, it's like, yeah, they were right. They were right all along. So I feel like if that's you, where someone kind of called you out or like warned you and you got bit, I feel like an energy like you then would need to maybe swallow some humble pie and maybe reach out to them. Because I feel like they would maybe be a little still hurt. For some of you, that would require an apology. Okay? And if the situation is reversed, that's like someone who feels very guilty towards you for doing that and wants to apologize with you. They're thinking about you. Yeah, that felt like a message for someone out there. Overall, though, what it feels like, though, Libra, is you're feeling very stressed out. And I feel like I need to say this. Libra, you may think that you need to do it all by yourself or like all alone, but you don't. And to think that you do, or to do it all alone all the time, it's just not needed. Now, others of you, I'm also picking up to, you're feeling like a little, empty right now, burned out, stressed out. It could also be maybe that you are caring for somebody who is a little ill in the family. Maybe they're recovering from an injury. Maybe they're like at home with you, but it could be many things. Like it could be that they're unable to walk. Maybe they're, healing from an injury. It could also be like, let's say you like live at home or something. And just or wherever you're living, there could be a lot of arguing, or you just don't feel right there. It could be like parents that are arguing, drama in the family. And the way you may be dealing with it is maybe by getting out of the house, or like focusing on work a little too much just to avoid it. Let me tell you, the best way to deal with issues, Libra, is to confront them directly. If nobody knows there's a problem, it'll just continue. Some things you need to face, and I feel directly. And I feel like the situation here would benefit it, because it's like an energy of maybe bottling it up. Look, the Five of Swords, and just getting a little overwhelmed in your head. And I feel like it's something that you should really think about confronting directly. People aren't going to know your boundaries or your feelings or like how overwhelmed you are. Well, now those of us like, that are empaths or, who have like a sense of emotional understand are going to know when you're uncomfortable. But not everybody is like that. It's kind of like an energy. Yeah, people may be able to feel it, but you need to voice it. You need to say it. Because you'll be bottling it up within yourself and it'll just kind of poison you. Don't do this to yourself. I really feel what you're going through, and I have sympathy, but more empathy for you. You may be thinking like it's so bad. Yeah, look, the Six of Swords. It's an energy like I don't know what to do. I don't know how to stop it. Oh, look, the Ten of Wands. Oh, Libra, the Ten of Swords. My beautiful Libras. It's an energy too of, how do I say this? I feel like if you're going through something in life, and you need to talk about it, you need to talk about it. And like somebody out there needs to hear this. Don't act like you have got it all together, or like when you don't. We all need help once in a while. And we all need to talk about things that are going on in life. It's okay, Libra. It's going to be okay, and you're going to be okay. Also, like if you're dealing with someone who's like recovering from an illness or whatever, it could be that it's just getting to you, and that's maybe where also you could use some help. Needing help is not a bad thing. It's actually can be a blessing. As you would help others. See, there's like an energy of get away from me with this Magician, and it actually feels like it's to your detriment. Bring people in when you need them, as they would bring you in when they need you. I also feel like an energy too. Now going back to that friend who may want to reach out to you or like wants to, I feel an energy like they have your best interests at heart, and they would be there for, even let's say if there's some bad blood between you, it feels like if you called them and were genuine and expressed it, or if they called you, could be the situation reversed, and it was genuine need, they would be right there or you would be right there. It feels like there's a lot of worry over some. I feel like there's an energy of someone just has to kind of drop the act and apologize and say sorry. Someone needs to own up for what they've done. And again, if it was a situation, Libra, like where let's say you warned the friend about whoever they were getting with, or they warned you about who you were getting with, and now it blew up, whatever, I feel like you need to, if it's you need to take some humble pie and apologize. If it's them, they need to. Either way, though, it feels like a reunion of sorts coming, or a reunion that's wanted at least. But now, that was quite an opening message. But now, in the relationships, that what it feels like is you were dealing with somebody who made you very overwhelmed. It feels like a selfish individual. This feels like someone who is very insecure. Look at this. They may also be like someone who was very... What it's feeling like is someone who's spiritual. It could have been like either religious or spiritual. But they used it like to their advantage. They feel a little bit like a victim. Like someone who... More like with a narcissist, like a permanent victim mentality. Like they may have tried to blame you for all their problems in their life. And then, but see, there's like an energy here of them wanting you to please them. 25/8/366. Like when they want attention, they want it. When they don't, they don't. It's very much like one-sided. They had very like deep insecurity issues, and it feels though like someone who knows how to get what they want out of people. It's a very kind of someone who may come off as a little naive or like innocent on the the out, you know, someone who maybe physically they got it for you, or kind of uses, I don't know, like I'm getting like gestures or mentalities. They could have like a social media presence. They could, whatever the hell it is, even if they're not on social media, it's just like an energy of somebody who portrays one thing on the outside but is not that on the inside. They're not very genuine. They seem to be looking for people to mop up their mess in life. Let me see here now. What are you? I feel like this is them coming out. Ten of Pentacles. The Moon. This is someone I feel deeply insecure. Like they compare their lives or their life to others. I also feel like a mother and a father issue. It feels like someone both. But it feels like this person just... They may be a water sign that you were dealing with. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But regardless of the sign, it feels like somebody who's just... They're too insecure. They're like too emotional. It feels like an energy of somebody who's always the victim. No matter what, they will find some way to twist it around where they're the victim. Look at that. That's definitely a card of Cancer, the Chariot. But now it's funny how it came out sideways. This is also someone who I feel like their biggest... They're like coming off as very aggressive in relationships. It feels like an energy of, you know, maybe once they got you in, you know, they may have been very attractive to you, very successful in their own right. But what if it feels like emotionally this person is stunted, like aggressive. They don't do well with like understanding that their feelings aren't the only feelings in the world. Feels like with them, a relationship is kind of like a game of checkers or chess. They know how to get what they want out of people. See, this Page of Pentacles, this feels like someone who's very childish, very immature. There's an energy here of somebody who comes off as being kind of childlike, naive, innocent, but they are not. It feels like also someone who may have tried to get you to do things for them out of guilt or like blaming you. Eight of Pentacles. You know, if they have, this feels like someone specific to, there's someone maybe who may have like a big social media following, or like, you know, they may be very active on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, whatever. It's someone, though, who is very concerned in their physical appearance or how they look to others. Even if it's not the physical appearance, it could just be like how their relationship or how their life looks on social media, or minus social media, just to others around them, rather than what it actually is. I could see why that, yeah, and this person is someone who is kind of like a child, like they know how to get what they want out of people. They may have asked you to make very big sacrifices to be in their life, things that did not agree with you, that didn't work with you. They're toxic. Let me see how they're feeling for you, or what intentions. Because this feels like, ooh, the Seven of Swords. There's an energy here of somebody who I feel, if you've been feeling, Libra, like tired lately, or, you know, even this could be where that energy is coming from, that heavy energy I felt from the beginning, like that aggression, you know, wanting to avoid the world, whatever. I feel like you're still energetically, this person may not be letting you go, and maybe sending you some nasty vibes. You may be telepathically or even just still connected to their energy, and you may be feeling it. Because I feel like there's somebody out there is wishing you no good. For cross-watcher, or even if someone else watching who's dealing right with a Libra, it could be the Libra sending this to you. There's a call here, yeah, to protect your energy. It feels like they're sending you nasty energy. And it feels here like do your best to protect your energy. What you're feeling, it feels like it's more the other person's energy. They may be projecting their insecurities onto you, their anger, yeah, the sun is here. It feels like it's being pushed outwards. If you've been feeling that lately, Libra, like just overwhelmed and extra... ooh, look at that. The Knight of Swords. Now, this was from a different deck, and it got mixed in here. Knight of Swords. It feels like they're sending you energy. If you've been feeling that kind of crap out of the blue lately, know that it's them, and it feels like, again, if it's someone spiritual, they may be dabbling in spell work. And what's going to be needed is a very strong spiritual energy to kind of fight that back. Masculine energy. No, get out of here. You have no business. This is someone who has no respect for boundaries or for you. No, look how confrontational, aggressive there. The 5 of Wands. A lot of drama with this individual. They seem to blame everyone else for their life. They're always ready to start a fight over... I don't know, like if you don't do what they want, if they don't get the attention all day, or if they don't get what they want, then they turn into a completely different person. They seem to be like one who plays the kind of the blame game. And they're still doing it. For those of you wondering if they've changed, no. This breakup, they're coming out as more aggressive. Let me see here. Let me see this person. Let me see what their intents are towards you. Or rather, their feelings. No, their intents are not, it feels like they're starting. Let me see here. The Fool. 3 of Wands. 7 of... No. There's an energy here. This person may reach out to you with seemingly good intent. What I'm feeling very strongly is if they send you a gift, throw it out. It feels like there's something here like I'm seeing like a poison apple in my head. Almost like from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. It's like an energy of something that maybe laced with like a spell work or something. Throw it out. Just throw it out. Their intents are not good for you right now. And I think also there's an energy like be very careful about who you allow, like your circle as well. Now, I'm not saying to be paranoid. There's someone out there, though, who is more like into themselves versus your highest good or your good. This is not a good individual. Let me see, because there was somebody who wanted to reach out to you. Who is this? Please, dear angels, dear God, dear universe. Who is this individual from Libra's past? Ace of Pentacles. It could be an earth sign. Ace of Cups. There's like an energy of, they may have thought you abandoned them. Maybe it's someone like a friend, like who you got into a relationship with when you got into a relationship and you may have cut them off or like stopped talking with them because of the relationship. They may have even called you out, or, they could have seen you getting into something rough and knew before you did. Friends are sometimes very good with that. I know I am. There's like an energy here, though, of they love you. And I feel like you may think they don't because they're not reaching out to you. But let me just say this, if you cut them off or you just ignored them because you got into a relationship, you would need to reach out, Libra. Or if they did that to you, that would be up to them to reach out. I mean, hey, sometimes that happens where people need to really go through it to learn the lesson. No, this person has very good intents for you. There's almost like an energy here of them knowing. See, they may have been watching you or like, I want to say like maybe spying on you, but it's not coming out in like the creepy kind of stalker way. It's coming out because they genuinely care about you, love you. They see you or saw you suffering in your relationship. They may have even felt when you broke up. This feels like somebody who has a deep emotional tie to you, be it a romantic interest, or a family, or like a very close friend. They knew what you were getting into. Or it could even be you knew what they were getting into. Tower. They saw where the relationship headed between you and them, and it's bringing them great upset. I feel like they love you very much, and I think it would actually, let me see, should Libra reach out? Yes, there's your energy, the King of Swords. If it was you did that to someone, or if you're missing, reach out. There may be some coldness right now, but I also, somebody needs to swallow the humble pie here and kind of realize what they did. Because I do feel like kind of, your feelings may be hurt, their feelings may be hurt, but this person has truly good intentions for you. You may not have talked to them for a few years. It could be like 2 years, couple years, or even if it's months, but there's an energy of they still love you. And I mean like love. It's like true love. They love you enough to let you, or even you them, like you love them enough to let them make their mistakes, get with the wrong people, but still love them. If you're thinking, why haven't they reached out to me? It may have been because you cut them off, because you got into a relationship. And if you did, I repeat, you need to be the one. And just own up to that. And I feel like something very nice would come out of it. It may look like not right now, but wow, look at the energy that comes out of it. The Empress and the Four of Wands. That's a very stable relationship and friendship, whatever that means to you. A lot of emotional fulfillment. And I feel like you and this person, whoever this is, can really make quite a power couple. Even if it's a friend, never undervalue your friends. They seem to know how to give you the right advice when you need it to balance yourself out. Let me see the one who did the cutting off. Whether it's you or them. No, how do I want to word it? The one who was cut off. Because this could go both ways. Will they reach out? The one who was cut off. No. There's an energy here. Look, the High Priestess, Tower, Ace of... It feels like they were very hurt. Whoever the one was that got cut off is very hurt, and they accept it, but they respect themselves. They're not about to do it. They may have tried already. As much as they want it, they're controlling themselves, the one who was cut off. No, they're coming, whether you did it or they did it. There's like an energy of the one who was cut off is, no, whether you were cut off or they were cut off. Or they, whatever, whoever, which one it was. I feel like the one who did the cutting off needs to reach out. So let me just throw for that. The one who cut off, the one who did the cutting off, will they reach out? Whether it's the viewer or the other one? Dear angels, dear God, dear universe. Queen of Pentacles. Wow. Eight of... The one who did the actual cutting off may be afraid. Still healing, hurting. It feels like they want to. Tower. There's still a little bit of blame game going on. So whoever did the cutting off, it's like an energy of... They may be pissed off that the other person said it, that they were right, and are needing to swallow some humble pie. So, Libra, if that's you, you need to swallow that pie, because you're just making your life miserable. And if it's the other person, just know that they're making themselves a little miserable. You know, like when we do wrong, we need to just apologize. And, you know, also, there is such a thing as that another person can be right about, you know, someone that we love or that they love. People need to understand that. Our friends, our really good friends, they will fight for us. And they will tell us, good friends will tell us shit that we don't want to hear. Good friend, I threw this for you to kind of close off the message. Keep the people around you who tell you the crap that you don't want to hear out of love. They will fight. Good friends will care almost sometimes more about your situation than yourself. Those are the people that are your soulmates, that really care. Or, you know, the ones that are meant to stay in your life. They will, good friend, there's like an energy here. The people who fight when you're upset. Not cause a fight. It's more like fight for you. Your good friends, there's an energy of people who warn you and maybe tell you shit that you don't want to hear. That's what you want to keep around you. For some of you too, there's an energy here, random message of a friend who I feel... It's maybe more someone around you currently. Just see. This reading is going all over the place. They may look like they're successful, or they may be very successful in their field. You may be working with them. But I don't feel I feel like they are selfish. And let's say like you two do almost the same thing. There's an energy of competition here. And not that competition is bad, but it feels more like they're not your friend. You may think they are, they're not. They're more worried about their own... No, they're coming out as someone who may be using you to feel good, but it's like an energy of they're just in it for money. This is someone who may look very successful on the outside, and there's the reason why I think there's like an energy, though, of someone who's... I just don't feel they have good intents towards you. They know how to make money. Anyway, so Libra, I hope this reading resonates with you. Oh, let me get you a final message, just a final oracle card to close off your reading. I think I know what deck it is. Let me get a romance, angels, please. Please, dear angels, dear God, dear universe, please, for Libra. No, they're blocking me on this deck. What do they want? Okay. Wow, ooh. No, now I see what they're doing. They're kind of splitting. Soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe that. This feels like you already met the person. There's someone in your past that wants to reconnect with you, and I think you know who it is. But this feels like someone, look at that, very soon, Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. I feel a message too from Archangel Michael. Your inner guidance is real and trustworthy. If this is someone who you want to maybe forgive with, or who you know wants to make up with you, reach out to them. Reach out to them and see what happens. But this doesn't feel like the ex. This feels like someone else. Let go of fear now. Okay? All right. I hope this message resonated with you. Again, if you're interested in a private reading, you can email me down below. That information is in the description box. And I will see you all soon. Bye-bye now.